sanglots se troublent et 7 weeks que ne noie pas. Chez Gracienne, doucement lui par éclat, me guide au confin des ténèbres, que le plume ne noie pas. Là. Enveloppé au cœur de mon cyclone, je repousse le monde plus tard. Enveloppé au cœur de mon cyclone, je repousse le monde, j'en ai marre. Suite et suspendu. Bonjour, du bon sans objet, de cendres qui se longe, le sous au bout de mes doigts, enveloppé que de mon cyclone, je repousse le monde plus tard, enveloppé. Que mon cyclone, je repousse le monde, j'en ai marre. Ma vie consumée 3 minutes, à la limite me fait un regret. Ma vie consumée dans l'eau qui brille, j'aspire l'ultime goulet. Enveloppé que de mon cyclone, je repousse le monde plus tard. Enveloppé que de mon cyclone, je repousse le monde, j'en ai marre. Enveloppé que de mon cyclone, je repousse le monde plus tard. Enveloppé j'en ai marre, j'en ai marre, j'en ai marre. Cyclone. We've had that one around for quite a while, haven't we? So I don't think that we're going to put that on our EP, our album that we're actually in production of right now. Bonjour, c'est qui là? Comment allez-vous? Merci d'être venu ce matin. Because it was composed at another time. I think that we've decided that all these albums have got to be songs that we come up right now at the moment and see how that sounds. See how that tastes. See what that's going on. Oh, and also you may have noticed that I'm doing the Electric Podcast. What number is this one? 417 in the morning instead of in the afternoon or in the evening. So I found a site. It's called Todoist, and I was looking up the Pomodoro method. Are you familiar with the Pomodoro method? It's a productivity hack, some might say. But anyway, the idea is that you break your day into a certain amount of uninterrupted work sessions with utter concentration. Because as you know, as you are well aware, in this modern life with our devices, we're often constantly being interrupted and behaving reactively. Reactively meaning that, for instance, you get an email coming, bing, And you're like, oh shit, what's this email? And you check it out, and then whatever you were working on, now all of your attention is on this other concern. Similarly with social media notifications. So what I like to do is turn all of those off, unless I'm, in a collaborative period where it's important for me to be able to field communications. But that's fine. That's because that's part of the work, So I was looking that up and on this website called Todoist. So it's like to-do list, but Todoist, sort of like Taoist. So it would be to-do list without the L, all one word. And they had a quiz about what your work style is, and I took that. It's like when you take those, like political compass quiz, or maybe those what are those bullshit psychological makeup, ENFPTG HIJK LMNOP things, Well, it's like a quiz like that, and this one was pretty cool. Talking about your work method, and they said that my best method to attack the day would be to eat the frog. Okay, so they have a few quotes on here which I found rather interesting. They have most people overestimate what they can get done in a year and underestimate what they can do in a decade. Okay, when I first read that, I read it. What most people overestimate what they can get done in a day and underestimate what they can do in a year. And I'm definitely guilty of that. My to-do list is on my to-do list. Making my to-do list is on my to-do list, for example. So they have the concept of eating the frog, and that's the biggest, most just the biggest elephant in the room, to mix metaphors. Going to eat the elephant. And also they say most difficult, most taxing, unpleasant. But this podcast is not that, because when I was thinking of that, I have so many things to do, I can't really tell which is the most unpleasant. And also because I'm working on art, je suis artiste, I need the daylight to work on my artwork. So sort of my schedule is dictated by the sun, as a matter of fact. So what I usually do is work on during the day, and then and then give you all an art update in the afternoons to display the progress that I've made during that day. But so today, instead of that, I wasn't able to do anything on this painting. But after this podcast is terminated, then I'll be able to continue on that. But I would like to share with you a script that I wrote. We're doing the Nabucco Dinosaur virtual psychedelic rock group crowdfunding to crowdfund our next album. And it's going to be EP, like 7 songs or something with brand new stuff. It's going to be sweet. So on crowdfunding sites, they have these introductory videos. So here's the script for the video. And the constraints are it's got to be relatively complicated to create, because we're all in 3 different cities scattered around the world, and we need to collaborate on this with the video. And I think the inimitable Pierre Peluche isn't very video equipped. So I think myself, Electric Paul, mon nom de guerre, and Bossman Kale in Seattle, I think we can do the video aspect, and then we'll just get some audio out of Claudio. So here it is. Paul, standing outside with the Eiffel Tower in the background, calls Kyle on his phone. Hey man, we're getting the band back together. Kyle, sitting in his office on a busy day. Sweet. Claudio too? Cut back to Paul. Yeah, but we gotta find him. Get in the van. Kyle climbs into the van and takes off at a clip with the tires squealing. Paul busts into a Parisian bistro, muttering under his breath, "Where's Claudio, man? Claudio, where's Claudio?" Or maybe I'll say Piero. Asking patrons, est-ce que... Bonjour, t'as-vous Claudio? Claudio est où? Finally, Paul arrives at the back of the room to find Claudio, a stuffed monkey doll, slumped over a table with a nearly drained pint in front of him and to the side. Paul, Claudio, what are you doing, man? We're getting the band back together. Claudio struggles to lift his head. Aspetto, io dormo. And then Paul, vai! That means, come on, vai! Ragazzo. And then Claudio's like, okay. So it ends with a montage of Claudio, Kyle, and Paul jamming out on their own together. So we're gonna take selfies, and I would like to get a jam in bistro of myself. Kyle, he can do whatever he wants, maybe in his home studio, and Claudio, we're just gonna do Muppet style. All right, that's it for now. Let me know what you think of that, and also, how much would you consider as a proper amount to ask a small business to support a project, to have their logo on the products, on the associated ephemera, and as well as a corporate entity? How much?